Dawn over Moray. The Andean sun climbs, kissing the high peaks. Mist, like a slumbering spirit, rises from the valley floor. Below lies Moray, a breathtaking sight. Giant concentric circles sink into the earth, forming a vast earthen amphitheatre. Each terrace is a perfect ring, grass greening their ancient surfaces. This is not nature's casual handiwork. This is the design of a thoughtful, ingenious people. The Inca, builders of an empire carved from mountains. Their understanding of this land was profound. The temperature varies from top to bottom, a difference of many degrees Celsius. This creates microclimates, each terrace a distinct ecological zone. Could this have been a colossal agricultural laboratory? A place where the Inca experimented with crops? Perhaps they tested how maize, potatoes or quinoa would fare, adapting them to the empire's diverse altitudes. It seems a wonderfully clever explanation, a testament to their scientific minds. Yet, mystery clings to Moray, like the morning mist. Some say its purpose was more than just practical. The circles are so precise, their form so aesthetically pleasing. Was there a ceremonial significance too? Did Inca priests gather here? Did they make offerings to Pachamama, the Earth Mother? Perhaps they tracked the sun's journey, using the shadows cast across these giant steps. The stones remain silent, offering few direct answers to our eager questions. One feels a connection to an ancient wisdom, a wisdom that understood the rhythms of the earth. Moray is a stunning example of this dialogue.
The Inca were masters of stone. Their fortresses and temples stand defiant, resisting the centuries. How did they achieve such perfection? Consider their quarries, often miles from the construction sites. Huge andesite and granite blocks were hewn, some weighing over 100 tons. Look closely at these stones. The marks of their tools are barely visible. They fitted these colossal pieces together without mortar, so precisely that a knife blade cannot pass between them. This skill is simply astounding. How were these immense blocks transported? Across treacherous mountain terrain, over steep valleys and rushing rivers. The Inca had no wheeled vehicles, no draft animals like oxen or horses. Did thousands of men pull them with ropes using ramps and levers? This is the accepted theory. It speaks of incredible organization, immense human effort. Yet the scale of the task still baffles the modern mind. Whispers of forgotten techniques persist. Legends speak of other means. Some tales describe the Inca softening stone, making it malleable like clay. Others hint at a knowledge of levitation, using the power of sound, perhaps. Could they have harnessed sonic frequencies to lift and move these giants? These ideas are often dismissed as mere fancy. Yet observe the vitrified surfaces found at some sites. Stones melted, then re-hardened to a glassy sheen. What intense heat could achieve this, and for what purpose? The answers remain elusive, locked within the silent stones themselves. The Inca left no written records in our sense. Their knowledge was passed down through other means.
An empire as vast as Tawantinsuyu needed connection. It needed arteries to carry life, information, and authority. The Inca built the Capacnan, the Great Inca Road, a network stretching over 40,000 kilometers from present-day Colombia to Chile. It traversed deserts and scaled high Andean passes, an engineering marvel in its own right. Some sections were paved with stone, others were wide, well-maintained pathways. Suspension bridges, woven from ichu grass, spanned terrifying chasms. These bridges were engineering feats, rebuilt regularly. Along these roads, messages traveled with incredible speed. This was the domain of the Chasquis, relay runners chosen for their fitness and endurance. They lived in small huts, or tambos, spaced along the roads. A Chasqui would run his segment, perhaps a few kilometers. He would then pass his message to the next runner. This system could carry news or orders over 240 kilometers in a single day. A remarkable feat of communication, ensuring the Sapa Inca in Cusco was always informed, always in control of his vast realm. But what were these messages? The Inca had no written alphabet as we know it. Instead, they used quipus, intricate arrangements of knotted strings. Chords of different colors, lengths, and knot types hung from a primary chord. For a long time, we believed quipus only recorded numbers, census data, tribute owed, or goods stored. This itself was a sophisticated system, essential for managing a complex empire. The colors of the strings, the types of knots, the direction of the twists, all held meaning.
Section 4, Machu Picchu and the Celestial Blueprint, a citadel aligned with stars and spirits. High in the Andean peaks, shrouded in cloud, lies Machu Picchu, a city lost to the wider world for centuries. Its discovery was a revelation. Stone structures cling to precipitous slopes, terraces cascade down the mountainside. It is a place of breathtaking beauty and profound mystery. Why was it built here, in such an inaccessible location? Was it a royal estate for the Inca Pachacuti, a sacred religious site, or perhaps a hidden refuge? The true purpose continues to be debated by scholars. What is undeniable is its connection to the cosmos. The Inca were keen astronomers. They observed the sun, moon, and stars. Their movements dictated agricultural cycles and religious ceremonies. At Machu Picchu, this celestial reverence is etched in stone. The Intihuatana stone, the hitching post of the sun. It appears to align perfectly with the solstices, casting precise shadows. Windows and niches in temples frame specific celestial events. The rising of the Pleiades, perhaps, or the position of the sun on important dates. This was a civilization that saw itself as part of a larger cosmic order. The mountains themselves were sacred. Apus, powerful spirits, resided in them. Machu Picchu is nestled among these towering deities. Its layout seems to respect, even mirror, the surrounding landscape. The builders did not impose their will upon nature, they harmonized with it.
Section 5. The Great Unraveling and Sacsayhuaman's Veiled Threshold. The Inca Empire, Tawantinsuyu, the realm of four parts, was mighty. It was well organized, rich in resources and spiritually vibrant. Yet its end came with shocking speed. In 1532, Spanish conquistadors arrived, led by Francisco Pizarro. They were few in number, but they brought horses, steel weapons, and diseases. Smallpox had already ravaged the empire, weakening it from within. A civil war between two Inca brothers, Huáscar and Atahualpa, further divided the land. The stage was set for a tragic confrontation. The conquest was brutal. The Inca, despite their courage, were outmatched technologically. Their world was turned upside down. Temples were looted. Sacred objects melted down for gold and silver. A new order was imposed, one that sought to erase the old ways. Much knowledge was lost, the intricate systems of administration, the deeper meanings of their spiritual practices, the unwritten histories and wisdom of generations. It was a catastrophic cultural loss, a silencing of a unique voice in human history. Above the city of Cusco stands Sacsayhuaman, a colossal fortress, or perhaps a temple complex. Its zigzag walls are built from some of the largest stones in the Inca Empire, some weighing over 200 tons. Fitted with that astonishing, mortarless precision, it was here that fierce battles took place between the Inca and the Spanish.
Section 6. Echoes in Eternity. The enduring questions of the Inca legacy. Centuries have passed since the Inca Empire flourished, yet its presence is still felt. In the high Andes, the Quechua people, descendants of the Inca, maintain ancient traditions. Their language, their connection to the land, their resilience. These are living echoes of that once great realm. The stones of Machu Picchu, Ollantaytambo, and Sacsayhuaman still stand. They draw visitors from across the globe. All come to marvel. All come to wonder at the achievements of these mountain builders. We have learned much about the Inca. Through archaeology, through chronicles, through science. We understand their agricultural prowess, their sophisticated road systems, their remarkable stonemasonry, but for every answer found, new questions arise. How did they truly quarry and shape those colossal stones with such precision? What was the full extent of their astronomical knowledge? Could their quipus indeed have held complex narratives, now lost to us forever? The gaps in our understanding remain vast. The spirit of the Inca seems to whisper on the Andean winds. It speaks of a different way of seeing the world, a world where the sacred and the practical were intertwined, where humans lived in profound dialogue with nature, not as its master, but as part of its intricate web. Did they possess knowledge that we in our modern age have forgotten? Insights into sustainable living, perhaps? Or a deeper understanding of the energies of the earth and cosmos? These are not idle speculations. They are invitations to explore. The legacy of the Inca is more than just ruins and artifacts.